Welcome to Life on Unleaded. I'm Louis Karzenberg and today I'm living with a BMW M3. The BMW M3 is BMW's monstrous take on their famous 3 Series. Now the M3 started back in 1986 and has had 4 major revisions up into the E90 series, all comprised of a saloon, convertible and coupe model, this being the E92 coupe that I'm in now. Despite being based on the 3 Series, the M3 is worlds apart in both performance and looks, set aside nicely with a whopping great big engine, big bonnet bulge, aggressive body kit and a sound that would scare a small child. That glorious sound comes from a 4-litre V8 used in all the E90 series M3s. And that puts out almost 420 brake horsepower through the back wheels, giving you a 0 to 60 time of about 4.5 seconds and all the tyre burning lunacy you could possibly want from a car. Now, if that's not a recipe for fun, I don't know what is. This car is so easy and exciting to drive, and the power delivery is great. However, that's made even better by this power button down here, which when you press it, doesn't actually give any more power, but it makes the throttle response so much sharper that power delivery is almost instant. This gives you a massive kick up the arse when you put the power down, and it's guaranteed to get the rear wheels spinning. Even more so if you turn the traction control off, which obviously I'd never do, especially not up someone's driveway. Okay, maybe I would. But I definitely wouldn't do donuts outside someone's house. Wait, what am I saying? Of course I would. Now, if you drive in such a way that exploits the tell-happy nature of this beast, you can be safe in the knowledge that the M Dynamic traction control option, which is pretty much slap bang in the middle of on and off, will keep you safe, so you can have fun without killing yourself. And that's always handy if you like to drive sideways, which obviously I don't. What? I don't? Oh, so you thought I was going to show you a clip of me driving sideways or something like that. But I wouldn't do that because that's dangerous and irresponsible. Oops. As I mentioned before, this is based on the 3 Series, an already very practical car. And despite the fact that the M3 is much thirstier and it's wider and it's lower, it's still great to use on a day-to-day basis. And with some great optional extras like heated seats, dual climate control, front and rear parking sensors, keyless entry and keyless go, it does make this car so easy to live with. It's even got start-stop to aid fuel economy, and when you're doing about 20 miles per gallon combined, that's pretty helpful. It's also got some of the great quirky features from the 3 Series which I love, such as a seatbelt system that hands you a seatbelt as soon as you sit in the car for the front seats. And I'm a geek, so I love that sort of stuff. Oh. Thank you. It's also got the 3 Series lovable but odd driver cup holder, which is actually on the passenger side. So if you're a bit short like me and your seat's back, you might have to stretch. The car comes in 2 transmissions, a 6-speed manual, which is nice and easy to use, not intimidating at all, and a semi-automatic 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Although some people feel that an automatic gearbox in a car like this disengages you from the driving experience a little bit, the 7-speed DCT is so good. It changes gears lightning quick, and it also lets you adjust the speed at which you change gears if you want it in drive mode or manual. It's up to you. And as I've always said before, paddle shifters on a steering wheel are so much fun, even more so when you've got gear shift lights on the dash. Now this model I'm driving is a 2012 DCT coupe with about 5,000 miles on it. It's probably worth just over £45,000. Now given that this car probably cost over £60,000 brand new including extras, I'd say that's a pretty good saving to be had in just over a year. That's not all, you could pick up an early 2007 57 plate BMW M3 coupe in manual with about 30,000 miles on it for around £23,000–25,000, DCTs being slightly more. And that's amazing to think you can get all this power, the looks and all this fun for just over 20 grand. And some of the really high mileage M3 coupes can be seen for as little as the late teens. If you're in the market for a second-hand M3, try and find one with an upgraded sound system because the standard one is pretty crap. Another feature I go for is the M-Drive system here. It is a fantastic in-car interface and it'll make the car so much more attractive when you come to sell it on. Another great feature is the EDC, electronic damper control. That allows you to adjust the suspension to tailor how your driving style is, and if you like to do that sort of thing, that's definitely an option to go for. One of the features I love about this car is the M button on the steering wheel. You press it and it combines all the best attributes of this car, such as the sharpened throttle response, the EDC's sports suspension, the M dynamic traction control setting, and it also puts it into paddle shift mode as well, all in one push of a button, and it gives you the ultimate M-powered driving experience in the M3, and it's just fantastic. Wheel spinning in second. Oh, this is fun. This car is fun and very quick. With regards to maintenance, BMW don't actually have a bulk service which covers everything on the car. They have lots of different services depending on what the car needs, such as an oil service, front and rear brake pads, brake fluid, air filters, the most expensive of which is the oil service, and that starts at just over £400. With warranties, however, it's a different story. BMW only offer extended warranties to cars just before or on the point of when their manufacturer's warranty runs out. So if you do need a warranty for an older M3, you need to go to a third party. But fear not, we found warranties on lifeonunleaded.com for 07 BMW M3s, about 30,000 average mileage, for just over £800, which is pretty good. The one thing that annoys me about BMWs regarding to maintenance is that they don't have space for a spare wheel. So a lot of the time they stipulate that you need to fit the car with run flats, and they tend to be a lot more expensive than normal tyres. However, if you're a risk taker and you want to go for normal tyres, we found fronts from between £100 to £300 and rears from about £150 to £350, obviously depending on quality. The two-door coupe by its nature is obviously a lot less practical than the four-door saloon. However, there's still room in the boot for you to put a suitcase or two, or anything else for that matter. Do you mind? Not to mention the coupe is so much better looking than the saloon in my opinion. And it's got 4 seats, so you can still get the kids in the back. Honey, have you got the baby? Thanks. So the BMW is a brilliant practical sports car in both terms of looks and performance, encompassed with that fantastic German reliability. And given the fact that you can pick these up for a third of what they were brand new, they are the bargain of the century, and they are guaranteed to put a smile on your face from ear to ear. So that's what I thought it was like to live with a BMW M3. Have any of you driven an M3? Do you agree or disagree with what I said? And then also our car question of the day. If you had to choose between the BMW M3 or its two rivals, the Audi RS4 or the Mercedes C63 AMG, which one would you choose? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to rate and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Honey, have you got the baby? Oh. Oh, cheers for that. Honey, have you got the baby? Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. No, come here, little buddy. Come here. Stop playing hard to get. What did you think? Hey?